Hey guys, welcome back. This is Julie at Kansas City Girl in a Colorado World, here with Flosstube number 16, and this is going to be a long one because I'm going to show you guys all of my kitted up projects for potential Stitch Maynia starts. And last I counted, I think there were like 52, but it might be like 54 now. So I'm going to try to go quick. But even, you know, if I spent a minute on each one, it would be an hour almost. But I don't know. I'll try not to spend that long on each one. But anyway, grab a drink, settle in, because you're going to be here a minute. Because I also have a couple things to tell you before we get to those. First, I wanted to give a couple shout outs because I've been watching a few new Flosstubers, and one I did watch several weeks ago, but I think I forgot to shout her out. So I wanted to say hi to Jennifer, the Whistle Stop Stitcher, and encourage you guys to go check out her channel if you haven't already, but you probably have because she, I think, has, you know, really rapidly been gaining subscribers and attention. Her videos are really cool. She's at, she films at a quilting retreat that she owns, like this gorgeous, huge old, I don't even know if you'd call it a farmhouse. It's bigger than what I would think a farmhouse would be. Anyway, it's awesome. She takes you, like, after each Flosstube, she takes you on a tour of, like, another part of the retreat at the house, and it's really neat to see. And also, she buys a lot of stuff. So, if you like to watch haul, then definitely go check out her videos. I also checked out Mel, the Rocky Mountain Stitcher, and she is moving here. I want to say it was from St. Louis, when she's moving to Colorado, or has moved, or is in the process of moving. Anyway, so she's a fellow Colorado Stitcher, and I really enjoyed her videos. And she made the video I watched, the last video, she made these beautiful gifts for several people in her life, but they were like gorgeous, and I was just like, gosh, you know, like, stitchers have the biggest hearts, because I know it was a lot of work and time to make something, and then, you know, I get a lot of joy from giving presents out to people too, but I don't know, I could just tell she's a very, like, kind, generous soul. So I really enjoyed her video too. Who else did I watch? Michelle at the Striped Rose. I need to watch more, like, to catch up. So I think I just watched her most recent video, but she was great. Like, she has, she does a lot of samplers, but she's very opinionated on what she likes and what she doesn't like. And I was just laughing, like, she doesn't like mottled fabric or fabric that's too, like, fussy. She had a really funny story about, like, she refused to put her initials on one of the samplers she stitched because she didn't like the fabric or wasn't 100% happy with the fabric, and it was just making me laugh. But I do look forward, Michelle, to catching up on more of your videos when I have some time. And then I also checked out a brand new Flosstuber, and her name is Jen, and her channel is called Quirks and Stitches. And I think she just released her third video yesterday. And she also was like, everybody just impresses me. They're like, you know, this is my first video, I don't know what I'm doing. And then they're, you know, like, total naturals. So she did great. But also, I think she said her mom owned a cross-stitching store. I don't think still does, but used to. Maybe still does. Oh, how nice would that be? If only my mother owned a cross-stitching store that I could just go raid, like, anytime. That would be so great. Anyway, so go check her out, because another thing I liked about her is she definitely does. Now, it's been over a week since I watched her, so I hope I'm not misremembering. I think she does, like, you know, the more popular stuff, like, I think, like, Little House or Country Cottage she had, but then she also does a little bit more of, like, the quirky alternative stitching, and I like that. I think I do that too. I do a mix of both. So anyway, that's who I've got for now. I've still got some more to check out. And like I told you guys, if I'm not a subscriber or watching, liking your videos or commenting on your videos, and you would like me to check out your videos, please let me know in the comments. I know that I haven't gotten to all of you. I know some of you have commented and I haven't gotten there yet, but I will. I promise I will. So just tell me in the comments if you'd like me to come watch your Flosstube. And I'm thinking somebody might have shouted me out because all of a sudden I got a ton of new subscribers, like in just a few days. So I'm guessing somebody mentioned me, but I don't know who. So let me know if you came to my video from somewhere else. Just let me know. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you guys, I just got home and there was a package on the doorstep and I was like, what did my boyfriend order now? Because you guys know I'm being good and I'm not shopping, but he seems to be like on some kind of shopping kick. So I was like, what now? Well, I go grab the box and it's addressed to me and I'm like, I wasn't expecting anything. And then I saw who it was from and I was like, oh, no. So I literally just opened this like 5 minutes ago. I haven't gotten her permission, but I don't care. I'm going to tell you guys that Sharon, Quail Hollow 7, I believe is her handle. And she doesn't make her own videos, but she watches and comments on all of ours. She sent me a little like totally out of the blue package, which, oh, wait till you guys see what she sent me. I'm so excited. So first I open it up and I read her card and she says something about, and I haven't looked at what she sent yet, and I'm reading her card and it's like, I felt like I had to hide what I was doing when I was making this, and I sent all the extra fabric along with it, and I was like, what is she talking about? And then I open it up and I see, look guys, she made me a Chiefs project bag, and I think she's in Massachusetts, so she's probably a Patriots fan. That's just a guess, Sharon, I could be wrong. And so she, I think she felt like traitorous, like making this for me, but I love it. Sharon, you are the best. Oh my God, I just opened it. Sharon, you guys, I just opened this bag. I literally opened the package 5 minutes ago and I had not opened the actual bag. Look at this. She snuck in some Patriots fabric in my bag. That is hilarious. I'm still gonna use it, Sharon. I will still use it. That is so funny. I just unzipped that. Patriots. Ugh. Ugh. So she's Sharon, thank you so much. You are way too kind. You guys, Sharon was like I think she was watching me maybe from like my first video, but like very early subscriber, and has always been like in my fan club, like cheering me on and encouraging me. And I appreciate that so much. And I love this bag. I was actually, my drive home, I saw someone with a Chiefs license plate cover. And I was like, yes! And then I got this. So it was just like a good Chiefs day. It's a good Chiefs day. And then here's the extra fabric that she sent me that she was talking about getting out of her house. And then she sent a doggy treat for Lincoln. He's already devoured it, and he actually just ran in here and grabbed the box with the tissue paper and just hauled back out. Like, so he's in there tearing that box up now because it still smells like the delicious doggy cookie that she sent. And then she sent me this little bag. It's for a wine bottle, and it says, it's not considered drinking alone if the dog is in the house. That's hilarious. And I do love wine. And then she sent me these little note cards that have a boxer on. Like, how cute are these? They've got a little boxer on them. Cute. So just some cute little note cards, which I will definitely use those. I love those. So Sharon, thank you so much. I'm going to actually like properly thank you, but like I said, I just opened this 5 minutes ago and I was just like, I don't deserve it, you guys. I don't deserve it. It was so nice. Okay, enough gushing because I already told you this video is going to be long and I'm just sitting here rambling. So I had 2 fully finished objects. You already saw the finished piece, like unfinished, in my last video, but I actually fully finished them. However, I had to send them in the mail because they were both a gift for my sister for her birthday, which is tomorrow. I forgot to tell you guys, I said it last video, I'm going to start telling you guys the date. Today is Monday, April 9th. My sister's birthday is tomorrow, the 10th. So I already sent it to her, but if you want to go to my Instagram, I will post a picture that I took of the fully finished objects, of two of them. One was the Beauty and the Beast from Soda Stitch Fairy Tale Lands version 2, and the other one was a boxer dog that I stitched for my sister. So my Instagram is actually the same as my Flosstube, Kansas City Girl in a Colorado World. Go look me up there and I will post those and you can see them. So then what did I work on? Well, I haven't worked on a whole lot because I told you guys I'm doing that Paula Vaughn piece for my mom for Mother's Day. So I have to focus on that this month. And I will show you that in just a second. I did work on that a ton. But we did take a little car trip, and that piece has a ton of colors. It was just too much for the car, so I wanted to grab something with, you know, small with a couple colors. So the first thing, literally the first thing I grabbed was Little House Needleworks, The North Wind. Which is Christmas, but whatever. So this is The North Wind doth blow, and we shall have snow, and what will the robin do then? And I had started this back in December, I think. It wasn't part of my 12 Starts of Christmas, but anyway, I got some work. Got some work done on that. Oh, let me put something behind that. Lincoln's back in here looking for more treats. He's like sniffing around like, got any more of them cookies? So this is what I've got. I've got almost the 1 page done. And I told you guys, I live dangerously. I stitch. This is a little more dangerous than I meant. I think I didn't really measure. I knew it was going to be a tight fit, but I think I like to stitch close to the edge, but usually not that close. So anyway, that's what I got done. This fabric, let me see if I wrote it down because I can't remember what it was called. It's 32 count Winter Sky. I got it on 123 Stitch, so I don't know if it's like Lakeside Linens or R&R. I'm not sure what it is, but it's called Winter Sky. It's just a really pretty blue. So that is what I worked on like on one day in the car. And then other than that, I have been working exclusively on Paula Vaughn Job's Tears, which is the Mother's Day gift for my mom. So this is what it's gonna look like because she quilts. Oh, I hope my lighting's okay. I can't tell. It looks like this might be dark, but then sometimes when I wash it back, it looks fine. So, ugh. So that's what it's gonna look like. So let me remove this little Q snap here. I've been chipping away, but I gotta be honest, this is more than I thought. It's more work than I thought. It's like 110 by 110, so I thought I'd just like whip it out really quick, but there are a million colors in it and tons of fractional stitches, so it's really taking a while, but I've got a lot of progress. So this is what I've got done. I have not added any back stitching yet. This is just, you know, the primary colors. No back stitching. But we're getting there, and I'm optimistic. Like, I think it can be done by Mother's Day. I wanted to just really work on it really hard for like a week and see where I got. If I didn't think I was going to get it done by Mother's Day, then I was probably going to honestly like be a slacker and start working on other stuff. But now it's looking like it's doable. So I'm going to keep working on that. So those are my 2 whips. That's all I had, 2 whips. I got a tiny bit of haul, just a little, because, you know, we're trying not to spend money. But this pattern has been in my Etsy cart for 100 years. And like 2 people posted about it recently. And I was like, you know what? I just need to buy that pattern. So it's by Fiddlesticks. I think they're called Fiddlesticks AU, which I think stands for Australia. Fiddlesticks AU on Etsy. And it's a Hobbit inspired pattern. And this is printed in black and white. I'm sorry, it, you know, obviously would be in color. And it's it's about the Hobbit. Breakfast, second breakfast, 11sies, luncheon, afternoon tea, dinner, and supper. Had to have that. Finally just pulled the trigger on it. So this is, this could absolutely be a Stitch Maynia start. So keep that in mind. It probably will be. And then I went to, what else did I get? I'm like, forgot I bought some of this stuff. I went to Hobby Lobby to check out the clearance sale. Now I knew I didn't need much from there because I've looked at all those patterns before 100 times and never felt like I had to have them. So there was just one pattern that I was like, you know what? I am going to get that pattern if they have it. And they did. So it's a Thea Governor. I know we've kind of talked about, not me, but someone on Flosstube was talking about how to pronounce it, and they were like, it's Thea, something like that. Anyway, I think we all say Thea Governor. I got this one. This is the only one I really wanted, and I got it. I can't see. It's a B. While I was there, you know, I never miss an opportunity to grab some Zweigert when they have it with a 40% off coupon. So I just got a big piece of 28 count antique white. I like to almost never stitch on this like it is. I always dye it. What else did I get? Oh, I made a very tiny little order on 123 Stitch, just a little one. That's something else. I needed fabric for my Brooks Books Mermaid Sal, Little Mermaid Sal, because I couldn't find what I wanted. So I needed a plain one so I could dye it myself. And I can't show you that because it's still drying right now, but I will show you. So I made a tiny 123 Stitch order for my big piece of fabric. I threw in a little piece of 36 count Edinburgh, I think it's Zweigert, in platinum. If you guys haven't checked this fabric out, I love it. It's platinum. It's just this nice cream. It's, I don't know, it's like a perfect, not white, but not too yellow. I really like stitching on that. So I threw that in, and then I just had to throw in a pattern. I just went and checked out like their clearance or sale section, and this caught my eye, and I've never seen it before, but it's actually super adorable. The designer I hadn't even heard of is called Thistles, and the pattern is called My Sister Is. Oh, I hope that's showing up, guys. Ooh, that's a little better. Oh, hello. I'm really having some lighting issues. I'm sorry. The sun's like, which you would think would be a good thing, but I think it's a little detrimental. Anyway, it says, my sister is bester than the bestest. And I just thought that was really cute, and I think it would be a really quick stitch, and I'm gonna make it for both of my sisters because they're both the bestest, and they'd probably, one would get really mad if I only made it for one and not the other. So that was my tiny little 123 Stitch haul. What else? We had, oh my God, you guys, I forgot I bought all this. I really, truly did. Oh my gosh. I grabbed a Dinky Dyes Oops pack on Etsy, as you do when they throw those up. Always go grab those to add to my silk stash. And then we went to Colorado Springs for a day, and I went and checked out a store down there. And I'll be honest, I can't remember what it was called now. It was in Old Colorado Springs. I have not a clue what it was called. There's a store there. It's not really focused on cross stitch. They actually had almost no cross stitch. Tons of punch needles, scrapbook, quilting. Like it's got a lot of crafty stuff, but very little cross stitch. So I was actually a little disappointed that there wasn't more cross stitch stuff, but I did find some fabric there. It was more for like people doing embroidery and like other crafts, but it's cross stitch fabric too, so I snatched it up. So I grabbed 3 little grab bags of 32 count linen. They didn't have anything higher than 32 count, but the prices were, you know, fabulous for weird cuts of linen. One's Belfast Dirty, one's Silvery Moon, and the other 2 aren't labeled what they are, but they're linen and I'll stitch on them. I totally forgot I bought that. And then I went into this little like, we popped into this little craft thrift store and I found this for $1.25. $1.25. Homespun Elegance Cinnamon Stick Christmas 5. I thought that was pretty cute, and it was only $0.25. All right, that's my haul. That's really all my haul, I promise. Oh my gosh. No kitty. No kitty. So we're only 22 minutes in and I haven't even gotten to the Stitch Mania starts. That's fabulous. Maybe we'll do a second video for that. Maybe I'll fix this lighting situation. I don't know, guys. Maybe I'll do a 2-parter. Maybe I'll show you some. Oh, I don't know. I can't tell if this lighting is any good, and it's making me very nervous. Okay. So I want to show you guys what I did. I made a list of all of my whips. And I have 43 whips right now. So I started like oldest to newest, but this is just, these are just 2007. Well, there's one 2016. And then these are all the things I started and didn't finish in 2017. Now I did have some finishes. So if, you counted those, I did over 50, but no. But I did more than 30. But anyway, 30 whips carried over from 2017. Now remember, I did the 12 starts of Christmas, so that like skyrocketed that number. Because before that, I only had 18 whips. I've started a lot more things this year than I realized, you guys. I've started 13 new projects since the beginning of the year. Craziness. So this is just a little like $5 journal I got at Michael's. It's got like dots, grid. I don't know if you can see them, little dots, grid paper. I was trying to dip my toe into like the bullet journaling thing, but I gotta be honest, I don't know. It just got really dark. I have good handwriting, but I'm not as artsy as like other people are. Like, I feel like I'm kind of a boring bullet journaler. Like, I'm just kind of plain. So I'm still doing it. I think it's a fun way to like keep track of what you're up to, but if you go look at what other people are doing with their bullet journals, it's incredible, beautiful, artsy things, and I'm just making lists. But that's okay, right? What's wrong with making a list? So 43 whips right now. So why am I doing Stitch Mania to add to that number? Why not? Why not? here's the thing. Let's go through what I have fully kitted up, could start it tomorrow, could start it in an hour, ready to go for Stitch Mania. I'm going to show you guys all of it. I'm going to try to do it quick. And then I want you guys in the comments to tell me what I should stitch. Like, some of these I know I'm stitching, like you don't have to tell me I'm doing it, but I'd really like to see what you guys are like, oh, I want to see that, like stitch that one. So in the comments, tell me what to stitch. And then what you also need to tell me is, should I do the traditional Stitch Mania 18 starts, or should I do 31 for the whole month? Because I have more than 31, so it's doable. So, but I just showed you guys I have 43 whips. So do I really need 31 new starts? Okay, let's get started. Okay. I'm not gonna do that one. I don't know how that got in there. Okay. Good Morning Maui, an Etsy seller. This is a Golden Girls pattern. It says, thank you for being a friend. How cute is that? It's pretty cute. That'll be a really quick stitch too. I'm not going to show you guys like fabric and floss choices because this, you know, that's going to take ages. Okay, the next one is from Just Cross Stitch, April 2017. And let me find the pattern. That would be helpful. Sorry guys, this is really embarrassing, but I thought I had it marked already. This is a pattern by the Primitive Hair called Believe in Dreams. Someone just stitched this and posted it on Instagram. Look at that. This is now available on her Etsy shop for, like, you know, her usual price of $12 or $13 or whatever. So pro tip, if you want that pattern, if you can get a hold of Just Cross Stitch magazine, April 2017, it's in there. I love the Primitive Hair. Okay, this is a huge one that I had to have it, but I haven't started it because it's like intimidating. Dimensions Gold Aurora Cabinet. This is a very popular one. People have been posting about this a lot this week on the Facebook groups too. I love it. I mean, I want to stitch it. It's just such a huge undertaking. Ooh, another Etsy seller, Mrs. Pagati. This is Jane Eyre. I've started Elizabeth Bennet. This is Jane Eyre. Isn't that beautiful? I know I said I wasn't going to show you all my fabrics and whatnot, but I got to show you this one. This is Vesper by Picture This Plus. Is that not perfect? Because the way I do this is I don't stitch all this to make it like a less full coverage intense piece. I just stitch like her and then the oval. So is that not perfect?